In this video, we are going to discuss the editorial page of the newspaper. So this is perhaps the third topic within the overview of newspapers wala section, and editorial page or the opinion page is something that I have touched upon briefly in one of the previous videos, but we will look in detail now of what are the different sections or what are the different items that you will find within the editorial page. The opinion or editorial section of the newspaper is the one where opinions and perspectives on important issues are offered by the newspapers. Generally, whatever you will read in the newspaper is either news or opinion. If we compare newspaper with that of television, you will know that in television, apart from the regular news bulletins, what we generally see are views on news. That are the views on what is happening in the country or in the world, and the analysis on that specific event. So we have these news bulletins after every hour, but then apart from that, we also have these shows which are called current affairs shows. The reasons for those shows are that we should be offered some kind of a perspective or some kind of an opinion on current affairs or the world affairs or just social issues for that matter. When we talk about newspapers, the same thing is offered via editorial page or opinion page as it is generally called. The major objective of these pages are to offer an analysis to the reader of the latest news and social issues and political issues that are important for us to know. Now, how these are offered? These are offered through different items. First of all, let me tell you that if you need to find an editorial page, you can find it in every edition of a newspaper. Editorial is published on a daily basis. In most of the English newspapers, you can find it on the center fold of the newspaper, which is like the middle pages. While in Urdu newspapers, they are not essentially on center fold, but there is a dedicated page for one or two pages for editorial section. So there are different items that are published on a regular basis in these pages. So the first item that you will find regularly in the editorial page are editorials themselves. Editorials are those articles that are written by the editor of the newspaper or the editorial board of the newspaper, and the objective of writing those is to present the newspaper's own opinion or own position on a particular issue. So they are written on current affairs, and generally each editorial is written on a single topic, and they present newspaper's own opinion. Then the second item that you will find in the editorial page are going to be columns. Now, columns are those articles which are opinion-based articles, and they are written by well-known personalities, journalists, or scholars from the country or from the world over. So basically, they present their own opinions on the issues of importance. The third thing that you will find on the editorial page are letters to the editor. These are the letters which are written by readers, by general public like us, to the editor of the newspaper, and they select top letters and publish it on the newspaper on daily basis. And another item or another thing that you would find on that page are the editorial cartoons or simply cartoons. These are basically caricatures of different politicians or a humorous take on the existing situation of the country by a known cartoonist. So that is something which you will find on the editorial page. So now let us explore all these different items in detail. Starting with editorials. Editorial is basically an article that represents newspaper's own opinion. It is also known as the leader. So that is a alternate terminology for editorial. Why it is important for the newspaper to present its own opinion? So what generally happens that all the news items that we read in the newspaper, they are very objective in their nature. They don't have any kind of opinion. News has a specific format where the reader is told what has happened, where did it happen, when did it happen, how did it happen, who was involved in it, why did it happen. All these different questions are answered and a few details are given. The repercussions of that news, of that incident, or if there are more sides to it, positive or negative, they are generally not discussed in the news. And ethically, they should not even be discussed within the news. So news is written in a specific format where only the facts are presented. But facts are not enough at times. There are issues that needs to be talked about more. Readers needs to be educated about the repercussions of specific incidents. They needs to be made aware of the fact that what a certain policy made by the government could be beneficial for us or not. In news stories we see all kinds of issues. There are social issues, there are crime based news, there are news about the policies of the government, there are news about opposition, what is happening in the parliament, what is happening in terms of legislation, what is happening in the economic sector, what is happening in the education sector. And we need some kind of an analysis on these things as well in order to understand the situation better. So, for that matter, newspapers publish these opinion pieces that are called editorials. These are very small, short pieces where they just mention the incident and then they talk about its repercussions or its effects or how it is going to be beneficial for the country and how it is going to perhaps be bad for us or things like this. So that is published through editorials. These are basically the views on the news that we have already read, and newspapers find it essential to publish it because this way we also get to know about the policy of a particular newspaper. For example, if you are a regular newspaper reader and you read their editorials on a regular basis, you will eventually realize that what is the overall policy of this newspaper towards the government, towards the opposition, towards the overall legislation process. What do they think about the security forces? Do they think about the judiciary? What do they think about the social condition of the country and all these different things? So generally these editorials are written by the editor of the newspaper himself or the editorial board, because there is an editorial board in every newspaper which consists of 5 or 6 top-notch journalists from that newspaper, and they are the people who have been in the field of journalism for many years, and they have a keen eye on the world affairs and the current affairs of the country. So they are able to tell you exactly where things are headed. And editorials provide us that vision. When you read the editorial, you will realize that okay, this was the last decision that the government has taken, or this was the policy that the government has made, and this could be the repercussions of this policy and how this is going to affect our daily lives and stuff like that. So all of that is kind of mentioned in an editorial, but it's very brief. Naturally, each day there are 3 editorials which are published and they are like quite brief, 150 words, 200 words max, not more than that. The format is very simple. They just have a headline and then text. So it's not very fancy. It's very brief, very to the point. But the idea is that it is going to tell you a lot about the latest pressing important issues of the country. So who writes the editorial? I have already told you that the senior editorial staff or the editor or the publisher of the newspaper will write the editorial, and just by reading it, you can know that this is what the newspaper stands for. So they will tell you their policy or their opinion about the specific issue in the editorial. Much in the same manner of a lawyer, editorial writers build on an argument and try to persuade the readers to think the same way they do. So if you are a regular reader, you will know that just like a lawyer will present the case and would give different arguments in favor of his case, so the editorial writers would do the same. They would present a case to you and they would give you different arguments that would make you think alike. If there are certain newspapers which are more which lean more towards the left, then you will know by reading their newspapers that how they take sides of the political parties who are from the left side. And then there might be some newspapers, and there are some in Pakistan, they have a tendency to go towards the right, and you will know that how they would project or how they would support the rightist ideology in their editorials. Just to give you an example, The Nation or the Nawai Waqt are basically two newspapers of the same group, the Nawai Waqt group. So Nation is an English newspaper, while Nawai Waqt is Urdu newspaper. And for years, they have a policy that they support Nazariya Pakistan to its core, because therefore their founders are the ones who fought for the country, and also they whatever the issue is, they are never going to divert from the fact that nationalism and Nazariya Pakistan or all these things, patriotism is important. They would always support that no matter what. And then there would be some newspapers who follow more of a left side ideology. For example, Dawn is one of them. So, and even Jung, for that matter, has been following this ideology for quite some time. So they would always publish material which would be uh, anti-establishment, for that matter. They would not support any of the act which they deem is something that establishment is behind. So they would make sure that in their editorials they would take that stand. So what these editorial writers do, that is essentially the editorial board of the newspaper, they present their argument in a way that they will compel you to think just like them, and to think about that issue in the similar manner and react in the similar manner. So we cannot always say that these editorials are without any agenda. There could be agenda involved, but generally newspaper readers who read it on a daily basis, they would know that, okay, I'm reading Dawn, and they would say things against establishment. So and now it's my own choice whether I believe them or not. So it's just about that how they are going to represent those matters. But that doesn't happen all the time. A lot of time editorials are also used to point out certain flaws which are there in our society, and they should be they should be addressed on an urgent basis. For example, when the Zainab murder case happened, all the newspapers wrote so many editorials about the fact that there needs to be certain kind of a policy from the government where such things should be addressed, where children who might have gone missing, there should be some kind of a mechanism that they should be reported, and God forbid similar things should not happen with them as it happened with the Zainab. So that way, these editorials also served as a guideline, or say a pressure group to the government to take certain decisions, because after all those editorials and after all the awareness campaigns that NGOs run and newspapers followed and the media highlighted the issue, we saw that the government passed Zainab Alert Bill, which is a very good step in the direction of ensuring safer future for our children. So newspapers also do that in their editorials they present different positions, and they try to compel the government to just revise or just review the policies that they have already taken. And this has happened a couple of times, so that which is also good. Editorials also serve to educate us, to aware us about certain issues that we don't know about in depth. So all these things are better for us. Editorials are meant to influence public opinion, promote critical thinking, and sometimes cause people to take action on an issue. So basically, it's an opinionated story, but it basically serves that purpose that we talked while discussing the functions of mass communication, that the purpose of mass communication is not just to inform us, but also to educate us and to persuade us. So for that purpose, to serve that purpose, editorials are mentioned in the opinion section of the newspapers, because they would promote critical thinking, they would influence our opinion, they would make or break public opinion. So this is how editorials generally work. Let us now look at a few newspapers and see their editorials. So this is the E version of Dawn. And on the E version, if you see the left side navigation, here where my mouse currently is, over here you can see editorial and opinion. So these are basically the editorial pages of the newspaper. You can find them in the print version on the center fold, but since we have the uh, electronic version open now, so you can check it from the left side navigation. So on this page, there are different things that you could find. The ones which have a picture of a person who has wrote it and along with the name, that is a column, not an editorial. Then there is another one that is also a column, not an editorial, because the byline is mentioned, the name of the writer is mentioned. Then there is cartoon, which is self-explanatory, it's a cartoon. But these three articles which are side by side, so this is the first one, Park One dialogue. Then residents protest. This is the second one, and Qatar's labor changes. This is the third one. These are basically editorials. How we are going to identify it, because they are placed side by side. Ideally, on an editorial page, the editorials are placed side by side, either vertically or horizontally. And you can identify it simply by looking at them, because they just have one headline and the text. So there is no sub headlines or nothing fancy. So these are the most simple articles presented in perhaps the entire newspaper. So in this Dawn, these are the editorials, and this is the same place where they would publish their editorial every day. So if you are a regular newspaper reader, you would know that, okay, this is Dawn, they have their editorials placed on the left side in a vertical column every day. So they would publish it at the same place every day. Same goes with the Tribune. They have a specific place where they publish their editorials on a daily basis. In the news, you can simply click on this section which says pages, and over here you can go to opinion. There are two pages which are called opinion, number 6 and number 7. So this basically both of those are opinion pages, and the editorials must be published in one of them. So on page 6, they have, this is a column by Ataur Rahman, because the name of the writer is given. Then this is also a column, this is also a column. So all these are columns on page 6. And then we can move on to page 7 to see if they have page 7. Yeah, over here they have the editorials. So on this page, if I can show you the entire page, that would be great. Yeah, so it might not be readable, but at least I want to show you the overall layout of the newspaper. So on this page, you can see that there are different articles, like this one has the name of the writer along with it. Then there is this section where they are perhaps telling a story or something like that. And then there are these news post section where they have published letters. So this is the letters to the editor section. But this one on the left side has two editorials. Again, these are published in a vertical manner, and these have just a headline and the text. So these are the two editorials that the news has published for a day. So the format remains the same in all the newspapers. And if we check one of the Urdu newspapers, so this is Jung. I'm selecting Lahore edition. Also, the editorials remain the same in all the editions. So no matter in which city you are residing on, if you are reading Dawn from Lahore or from Karachi, or if you are reading Jung from Lahore or from Peshawar or from Islamabad, the editorial page will remain the same. So since we are on E version, you go here where it says Safhat, और इधर से आपने check करना है editorial. So over here it says editorial. You just click on it and the editorial page will open. And on this page you can see that the editorials are given at the very top. So these three editorials, कराची की हालत बदलने का मंसूबा, इस्लामोफोबिया, चीन भारत फिर सरहद की कशीदगी, ये basically एक ही line में दिए हुए हैं. In a horizontal line they have presented it, and they have just one heading और उसके नीचे जो है वो बाकी का text है. So this is the way to identify what an editorial is. If you check all other pages, you can see that the name of the writers are given over here. So Lawaris Karachi, Zahmat Zahmat क्यों बनी, ताकत का चश्मा अवाम है, ये सब के सब कॉलम्स है बिकॉज इनके साथ कॉलमिस्ट्स के नाम और उनकी पिक्चर्स भी दी है. So इनको हम editorials नहीं कह सकते. Editorials are only going to be the upper ones which have a single headline and each editorial will be on a single issue. Let us take another Urdu newspaper. Now this is Nawai Waqt. We are opening the Lahore edition. Okay, and on their main site, they have the option to basically manually check all the pages or go here and check the editorial page from here. So I think page number 8 is the editorial one because iska layout aisa lag raha tha. Yes, so this is the editorial page of this newspaper. अगेन आपको एक थंबनेल देख के ही लेआउट आइडिया हो जाता है जनरली, बट अगर ना हो तो आप वन बाय वन सारे पेजेस देख सकते हैं. इसमें भी नाउ यू कैन सी दैट राइट वेयर दे हैव मेंशन्ड द डिटेल्स अबाउट द न्यूज़पेपर कि कहाँ से पब्लिश होता है एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. उसके साथ ही इन्होंने एडिटोरियल्स जो है वो दिए हुए हैं. सो दिस इज वन एडिटोरियल. They are not of the same length, but nonetheless there are 3 editorials. So this is 1, this is 2, and this is the 3rd one. So these are 3 editorials that they have. All other things are basically columns. बाकी सारे columns हैं इस page के ऊपर. So somehow that there, when I'm checking their layout, I realized that they have not written all the editorials in the same length, and the same was the case in Jump. But if you see any English newspapers, they would have similar length for each editorial. अगर 150 words का तो सब 150 words के ही लिखे हुए होंगे, and that makes it easier for us to identify the editorials. I have pasted these links on the slide, so if you want to check more editorials and read them, then you can check these links.